I'm getting ready to set up for some mini sessions for the holidays for photos, and so I'm going to show you a quick little video of how to turn this and this into this. I also still need to add some pine cones to it, but making little trees on a budget because Walmart didn't have anything that I wanted. So today is one of the last nice days of the fall. It is high of 69 today, and starting tomorrow it'll be in the 30s. So I'm trying to get a couple last minute things done. I have been down for the count this week. I got a nasty cold flu bug. Got it from my mother-in-law who tested negative for COVID, so safe there. Probably 95% sure. Anyway, I was going to sand boards all week long, but I knew it was better for my health if I didn't. So I got a few done, and then Brian and I need to put them all up this afternoon. Let me show you those. So these are the boards I all got done in the spring and then just sat out, so I re-sanded and cleaned those off, which is a good number, enough to get started if we really wanted to. There's like ends that I want to saw off so they're straight. And then this is what I got done that other afternoon. I need to treat these all for bugs and then gray wash them. So at this point, because we're kind of out of good weather, and I still have all of those, which is several days work. It's just going to be if there's ever a nice sunny winter day that's not absolutely bitter cold, that I'll come out and sand things during nap time. But for now, they all just need to get put away so they don't get snowed on. And then today, I also trying to get another project done that has to be done before winter hits because I'm tired of losing stuff behind my dryer. So we got this dryer from my brother who was replacing their washer and dryer set, because we already had a working washer and their washer was dying. But we got the nice dryer. The only problem is it doesn't have the piece in the back that goes up, so things keep falling behind. So I am building a shelf to go on it. This board that I'm using was ours, but it's a little warped. So it's not going to be perfect, but I'll get it as straight as possible. It's not even screwed into anything right now. It's just sitting there. But that is our shelf. I have a scrap piece of wainscot that will go behind this shelf so it's a solid wall. And I'm really excited to have that in place. It also just kind of finishes off the space. And I can have nice little baskets or something for dryer sheets or something right here, which is all stored up there right now. So yeah, that is the projects for today. I need to sand this, and I have to get the supports in here and see if they'll work. What you doing? Are you being whiny because you can't get up on the treehouse? Yep, she is just being whiny because she can't get in the treehouse. Do you find candy, Diane? Cool! One of our coolies was left over. From our scavenger hunt. Alright, we have the corners all sanded instead of the corners being sharp and nasty. And now I am putting my wainscot on. I just finished getting it cut to size. I just put 2 brads in to start with. I'm going to go nail in at least 3 on the ends and then several 4 or 5 on the bottom. I don't have anything up here to push against, so we won't be able to do anything there. So there's the wainscot in the back, and then there's my not perfectly square shelf, but it'll do the job. So all I did was I screwed in 2 screws on the bottom. Let's see if I can show that. 2 screws on the bottom and 2 screws on the top with wood filler. Pretty simple build. I didn't even glue because I was being lazy, and I don't know if this is going to have to last a really long time, and it's not going to go through really, really hard things because it's going to be setting on top of a dryer. Anyway, I'm going way into it. Now I have to sand this, let it cure for a little bit, sand it, and then paint it. We're going to go do lunch with the girls really quick. Get the baby down for a nap, maybe. And then when Brian's on break, we got to move all the wood out of the open so that it doesn't get snowed on tomorrow. They found their gooey. They're eating candy. And here's what I have for brackets. This one is not going to be seen, hopefully. Let's go try and see what it's going to do. If it'll fit back here. No, it will not. Well, then it'll go right there, but it won't be really seen. So I just got an ugly cheap one. It'll go on the wall there. And then this one is a nice one because it will be seen. And that will go on the end there. Woot woot. So that's a nicer looking one. You probably shouldn't. Is it? Oh no. Should we prop it up with something?
Oh, the rafters?
Yeah.
But it's
oh yeah.
that's not scary.
We are moving wood into our shed because it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And the wind today has said yes, it's going to snow. What you doing, Diane? No. Don't fill that with random things. That's a tool. Hi. Alright, we're starting to get into the late afternoon. Sun's going down. I got the girls' lunch, got the baby in bed, took care of some stuff inside, and now I'm painting the shelf. So, there's our beautiful white shelf as the sun sets. That's the underside. Here's the top. Nice plain white. Just a flat white. Give it a clean look. So now I gotta get my husband to help me install it tonight when it's all dry. I am still getting over my cold, so I don't want to go out for a date tonight at all. So we're gonna order in some Chinese food. And I have to clean up before I have a student come over. Getting this put in place. Brian is trying to put a pipe back in place that he had to move so he could screw in his end. Oh yeah, we need to get a third one. I only got 2 supports and we need a third.
Will there be enough room? Yeah, there will be.
Yeah, I'll get a short one like that one.
Yeah, because once we get that, that looks good. Because yeah, it's just a long distance in between.
Uh-huh. Yay!
Oh, I'm at it again. Doing another project. My newborn session today
Went ahead and postponed until next week. I had encouraged to do this since I have a cold, but they were going to go ahead and do it, and then their baby got something in her eye. So, which I'm totally fine with, because I don't want to get their family sick, and yeah, then I have actually a day of rest, which I'm not taking. I still cleaned my floors this morning, and then I have been thinking, we moved one of our shelves around, and I've been thinking a blanket ladder would be really fun to have. And they're like $50, $40-50. I found one used for $25, but then again I'm like, we have scrap wood. It would take me 2 or 3 hours maybe to make it. So I'm making a blanket ladder because our weather abated for the morning. It was supposed to be cold all day, but it's actually still 60 this morning, and it won't start raining till this afternoon. So let me show you what I'm working on. Here's our blanket ladder. I like the ones that have a little bit of where they get smaller at the top,
a little bit of an angle to them. This is just some 2x2s that are warped. We picked them up when we were doing our kitchen remodel to use as scrap wood in different places, but we still had a lot left. We still have several 8-foot pieces left that we don't really have good use for otherwise. So I'm like, hey, it's a little warped, and that'll actually add character. So I've cut these to 5 feet so that they will be just a little bit higher than our dividing shelves, and then I'm spaced out pieces about how far I wanted it just from look, and then figured out what the angle was with my speed square, which is about 5 degrees. So now I'm going through and chopping pieces with our miter saw at 5 degrees. It's a wonderful tool. We've got the top rung screwed in. I did it standing up to make sure everything would be level. Now I got to figure out where the other ones fit properly and get them screwed in. Yay! We're using more of our cabinet screws. They work so great. After I get everything screwed in, I'm going to do a little bit more sanding, and then we need to get it stained. I might have to go inside to stain it because the clouds are starting to roll in. We'll see how long I have. Alright, got the bottom, the top, and the bottom screwed in. Now we gotta get these spaced properly, which I did pretty good at my cutting. And then get those screwed in. There we go. All built. And there's a little baby bum for you. Alright, getting the stain on now. Woo woo! It's upside down because I started upside down. Brian's fixing my kitchen drawer for me. And there's the baby butt again. Hi, Eliza. Whoa. Have to get far enough away that you can see it with it being zoomed in. There's my beautiful stained ladder. I'm gonna let it set for the day. Bring it in tonight and put in place. Well, we spent some time this evening hanging out with Brian's family, and he's still there playing some games, and the girls were just ready to come home and go to sleep. So I came home, got the girls in bed, and then my stain was set, so here's my blanket ladder. There we go. All set. So it slips really easily on hard floor. So I just grabbed some Velcro strips. The ones on the bottom are worn out a little bit, so they won't actually stick to the floor, but they're sticky enough to keep it from slipping. So that's what we're doing right now. I'll probably get something that's actually built for one of these things sometime soon. But we have it fills the space much better than my basket did, which I like. Hi, Daisy. I had the fan set to blow on it to help the stain set because it was taking its sweet time. Now I might actually have to get blankets that match our decor better. Swap them out for the seasons. I don't know. These are pretty neutral and nice, but thus it is. I gotta figure out what to do with the basket, whether to keep it around or put it somewhere else in the house.